So here we are at the entrance of the Lost Woods to show you the art of arrow duplication. So there are many different places to do this. You can do this at the Cook Pot in Kara Bazaar, which is actually the most popular place to do it. And the Cook Pot should be right around here. And what you do is what you do with this. So you take out your bow with your arrows, you set it on fire, and then you shoot it at the flames like this, and then you collect your arrows. It's that easy. You can do this with any kind of bow. Savage Lionel bows are give you 5 each are good. 5-shot burst bows are good. Any 3 shots are good as well. And you just do the same thing. You do it, light your arrow, rinse and repeat, and boom, there you go. You got your duplicated arrows. So the next glitch I'm going to show you is skew bouncing, which does involve getting a skew. And so we're going to go by Link's house in Hateno Village to get a skew. And, well, to skew bounce. So, see you there. Here we are by Link's house, ready to do skew bouncing. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have any bow and any shield is the required things to do this, but you can also, well, you also probably would need a durable shield. So what you can do is shield surf off, pull out your bow, and turn so that you're facing the slope. And once you slide down, you will inevitably take damage at least if you do on a big slope like that. And you have to land while you're in bullet time. So what you do is then you shield surf in place, and you should bounce up. Oh, see, I did a little. But you can bounce up higher and then get an extra, bullet time in. Which is, it's really fun and really helpful if you're getting into like a speed run of Ganon and have a bunch of ancient arrows to waste. Or whatever. You can get the steeper the slope, the higher the jump. So if you do like on a really steep slope, you will inevitably take a lot of damage, but you will get a really high skew bounce, so you can get in a lot of hits in bullet time. So next what we're going to do is menu overloading. So in this glitch, what you're going to want to need is at least 6 multi-shot bows and at least 1 shock arrow. So what you're going to want to do then is stand in place and pull out your bow. So that's like this. Then go into your inventory, drop it, pull out another one, rinse and repeat until your screen looks like this. And there you go, you've overloaded your menu. This is a fun glitch to use. It's really as you can see, Link has no body. And that goes with another glitch that I'm about to show you. So for this, you're going to need a weapon rack. And this is how to duplicate bows. So what you're going to need is, again, a weapon rack. So I'm taking that Great Eagle bow off here, and whatever bow you want to duplicate, you can you need to at least have it in your inventory, or have it be the last bow you hold, and you have to keep holding it. So with this, you need to drop, do menu overloading method, and once you've overloaded your menu, you can do this thing called desync. So at least I'm going to have a Great Eagle bow right here, and I'm going to desync to a Savage Lionel bow. Now in the overworld, I'm still holding my Great Eagle bow, but in my inventory, I'm holding my Savage Lionel bow. So now what you can do is put it back on here and take it, and there you go. You've just duplicated a bow. You can do that with basically any bow that you want, and as long as it's so far I haven't found out how to duplicate single shot bows, but that's not all you can do with menu overloading. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be outside for this one. You're going to need a great thunderbolt. So what you're going to want to do is create a shock trap with your thunderblade, which I showed in a video. Drop that and drop a Hylian shield, and there you go. Now it's conducting an electric charge. Now what you're going to want to do is that now that you have like a free spot in your shield inventory or weapon inventory, what you can do is you can duplicate weapons and bows with it, or weapons and shields with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a shield in the water here using magnesis because I'm just about to duplicate this. You can get it, you can do this glitch as many times as you want. There's no limit, as there actually is a limit. There's just how many shield slots that you do have. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to desync your weapons as the weapon you're holding with the weapon you want to duplicate. So I'm going to Wind Cleaver, and I'm going, actually no, I want to do Savage Lionel Sword. So then what you're going to do is you're going to overload your menu the same way you have done already. So method has not changed. Still do it as long, and then once you overload your menu, then what you do is say, I'm going to hold out my shield, and I'm going to desync it with my ancient shield. Actually, once I perform another, I drop another bow, then re-equip it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold out my shield, and I'm going to put in this. You can basically just desync it right here in this menu, and then on the overworld I'm still holding it. I'm going to hold it out, and I'm going to get shocked by the shock trap, and I drop a Hylian shield while still having my ancient shield. You do this as many times as you want. It's pretty fun to do. And then what to do weapons, you do the same. Hold this, and then what you're going to do is I'm going to take off my shield for this one. So there we go, I've taken off my shield. Now pull out the bow and desync your weapon with whatever weapon you want. So I'm going to desync it with my double axe. And then I'm going to take out my weapon and then get shocked by the shock trap. And there you go, I've just duplicated a Savage Lionel Sword with 84 damage just like this one. You can do that as many times as you want, and that's basically it. That's all there is to it. So, now, what other glitch I'm going to show you. Alright, now the last glitch I'm going to show you guys today is the bow spin. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a weapon that gives off any kind of, well, a great sword that gives off any kind of elemental effect except fire. So what you're going to want to do is, this is the hard part. So what you're going to want to stay put, and right when you get into a weapon animation for a spin attack with this great sword, while it's over your head, press B and the bow button at the same time, and then you should spin like this. Now whatever you hit, now you can let go of B, and whatever you hit will get that elemental effect that the weapon you has. So any enemy that got hit would get shocked, and it doesn't run out. So it's basically a really handy thing to do if you got like one weapon left and it's a great sword and you're just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, I want to keep it, and then you have like tons of bows, so it knocks durability off bows, not weapons. So it's a pretty fun glitch to do. And these are all the glitches I'm going to show you in this video. I hope you enjoyed, and leave a like and sub if you haven't. And, well, that's all for today. See ya!